Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The people of Zimbabwe should be celebrating. This is the beginning of the rainy season, and it looks like countrywide the country had some good rains. They are celebrating, yes, but they are also worried sick because the roads have become impassable. This is a problem that should have been addressed. The sorry state of our roads is not something that has come overnight. We've known this for a long, long time, and we've done nothing about it. And now we are paying dearly for it. Benjamin, welcome to the program.
Good day to you and good day to all viewers. Thank you for joining us. Zimbabwe's case is one that is very sad and shameful at the same time. You rewind back to independence when we inherited all this from the Smith government. All we just needed to do was maintain. The infrastructure was there. If I'm going to talk about building upon it, it would have been, a challenge, fine. But maintenance, basic maintenance, road is as a lifespan of give or take 20 years. And you have to add another layer or, service it so that it keeps going. And we neglected all that. This is why we're finding ourselves in this position where all major roads are all broken, are all in potholes, are all in a very poor state. And these are major roads. If you detour and take, other different roads, if they are still there, they are in a very, very terrible state. We have a government that has neglected its responsibilities for decades. And now we are paying the price. Now we are seeing everything collapse right in front of us. It's sad. It's really, really sad.
I just played the video clip of the experience of this individual. Can just barely make it out there. It's something else for ED. So the vehicle would have been one of those that were given out by the regime to the ruling elite. But even they are finding it a challenge to travel around. The majority of ordinary Zimbabweans received bicycles, the war veterans particularly, during the spree of bribes of last year. And I would like to see them travel in some of those roads. The tragedy is we have our priorities wrong. ZANU-PF has spent in the last year alone billions of dollars on bicycles for war veterans, boxes and boxes of sapatina chicken for povo, and for the ruling elite, vehicles and more vehicles. And meanwhile, basic services have been neglected, including our roads, hospitals, and schools. It doesn't matter how often we talk about this, these problems are not going away. And as long as Zimbabwe remains a pariah state, I think we can honestly say we are stuck. So we need to address the case of rigged elections and bad governance. I've said it before, and I'll say it once again. Free, fair, and credible elections are more than just a right. They are the essence of good governance. And after 45 years of rigged elections and bad governance, we in Zimbabwe desperately need good governance. Ben, do you want to give your closing remarks?
As we can see, like you said, in the past year and even right now, we are seeing ZANU-PF do a lot of PR, trying to get the crowd excited by giving prominent people, cars, monies, and so forth. That does not build a country. That actually takes away investment that is needed elsewhere. You showed a picture of, I think that is a child in a school sitting on bricks. It's not even a school. It's just somewhere outside. If you were to take $500,000, that loan that was given to the minister, and build a school for that child, you have invested in the future. ZANU-PF are investing in themselves. They're bribing their way so that they can secure the next election or seat or power, and depriving us of basic needs and investment for the future. And I agree, you mentioned something that is very important. The essence of good government comes from having the ability to hold free, fair, and credible elections. And it is through free, fair, and credible elections that we can have a government that is accountable. And accountability is a fundamental requirement for democracy. So, as long as Zimbabwe continues to rig elections, as long as we fail to have free, fair, and credible elections that meet up to the Constitution of Zimbabwe, that meets up with the standards that is being set all around the world, including our neighbors, South Africa, Botswana, we will never have any functioning economy. Road networks provide us with, you know, infrastructure development, provide us with increase in trade, tourism, the list goes on. And we are seeing this collapse. Our roads are in a bad state. And we can never attract any investment when you cannot be able to move from point A to point B. We need to first of all fix the problem. And our problem is rigged elections. And unless we fix that, we are going to be here talking about even far worse. Because each and every day we are seeing Zimbabwe seems to be sinking deeper and deeper into a mess, into a state of failure. It's really sad. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I just want to remind the listeners out there that we do hold an open discussion every Saturday and Sunday, to which you are all invited. Same time, 6 o'clock UK time, 8 o'clock Zimbabwean time. And would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. And those in Zimbabwe who are traveling, be careful. The road system is in a bad state. And so if you can avoid it, you should not travel by night or when it's raining. You don't want to be stuck in an area where you don't know anybody or where you cannot drive away. So again, once again, a Merry Christmas to everybody. And for goodness sake, we really need to do something about ending the case of rigged elections and bad governance. Good night.